Good morning, everyone. Huge day today. It's February 1st, Wednesday. We have Powell at 2, presser at 2:30. We know how to trade these. We're not going to talk much about it here. We definitely will be covering in a Discord. We do really well on these days. We understand the types of moves we're expecting and how to trade them and what to expect. A lot of data coming up today. Also, we're going to cover AMD's earnings a little bit as well. So we have PMI manufacturing at 945, ISM at 10. We have the construction spending at 10, JOLTS jobs at 10. We also have a petroleum report at 10:30 to go with that. We have Meta tonight. That's the big name for tonight. I do want to say that Michael Burry put out a tweet just saying sell. Listen, guys, his calls have not been the greatest. We play the action. You know, we look at things a little differently. We're not going to pay that much mind. As for Powell, we're looking for words that, he may say something like, possible pause or anything like that. Either way, we'll cover that more in the Discord. We'll be live, trading it live, as always. Crude, up yesterday, still below that resistance level. Gold, held in well yesterday, up a little bit. Bonds holding in. Bitcoin still holding in, still under the 9. VIX still holding Monday's gap up that we talked about on Monday. The dollar is back below the 9. Put to call 92, still in neutral. Oscillators 155. NASDAQ, New York Stock Exchange 147. Breath up. Advanced decline lines up. So the SPY here, like I say, we will be covering AMD in just a minute, going over those earnings. 409.03 is a big level. That 410.50-ish level, if we do push today, it's got to definitely be on the radar. 405.05, we come right back to it in pre-market. That's a level, the first level of interest today. Then we have, let me turn these MAs off. We have the 403.45, then with 400 if we pull back, 398.58. If you go to yesterday's move on the daily chart, if you turn the indicators back on, you can see we're always talking about that daily 9. Boom, look. So it's not trading's just not hard, guys. The emotions that we put ourselves through. All right, so to the upside, if we take out this 409, then we got 412.06. That 410.50 area, 410.50 area is going to be a big spot because of this candle right here. So if we take out 409.03, watch the top of this wick right here. So that's the level. If we take out 409.03, we don't take out 409.03, we don't have to worry about that. So let's go right to AMD, since it's the kind of the big star here with the earnings. AMD, nice move yesterday. They reported earnings last night. Let's talk about it. So their data center has huge growth. PC and gaming slowed down. We can see that in the EA report as well. Just total trash on EA. So they didn't guide up for the year. They did guide down month over or quarter over quarter. So they're expecting next quarter to come in lighter than this quarter. They did mention that they are expecting a stronger second half of the year, and it's a lot of what a lot of people we're hearing that everywhere, and it's kind of what we're expecting too. So overall, very good earnings considering the economy that we're in. So 77.12 is your first level of interest. 79.06. If we pull back today and we lose 77.12, look for 74.67. I would keep an eye on this level right here at 74.65. We're going to put a line in there now. It's a little closer than what I would like, but you can see we have played to that number. So that is 76.73 there. So let's go right to Snap. Earnings were pretty bad, to be honest. Still not making money. Advertisement was down. Their user engagement was decent. You can see this huge move down here. So we broke below our 1003. So we're going to look at 971, the first level of interest. If we lose that, look for a move down to 924. Then I'm sorry, 1002. I think I just said 1003. 1002, and then 1028 on the way back up. Let's go to Bidu. Bidu is up. The whole Chinese sector is up right now. Bidu, you can see this big gap up here. 145.13 is the first level of interest. If we lose that, 139.20. If you go to the daily, you can see the same inverted head and shoulders here that we had on Baba. A nice push up out of it. So you can see we have broken out, gapped up over top this. We're up here to the 145.13 level. If we continue to push, watch for 154.75. I don't think we would make that today. A lot of stuff going on here. They had that chat GT News come out, and this morning they basically increased revenue by 2.4%, what's expected. Li Auto, great earnings or great delivery numbers. Up 22% year over year. Just for the record, back in the day, I told everybody I thought Li Auto would be the winner out of the Chinese three. You guys know I don't trade these a lot, but I do believe that they're going to be the winner out of the three, or at least be a very good competitor. I do want to point out here that you have your 200-day. And in pre-market, we have gapped up over top of that. So just 26.86. Let's go back. So we're right up in here. We've gapped up over the 200-day. That's good. So if we pull back, we can look for support at your 200-day. If we continue to push, we got to take out this 26.86 to push. Let's go to NEO. NEO's numbers were not good. But you can see here in pre-market that they are up as well. Nice gap up. We'll keep an eye on that. You can see I would like to hold yesterday's high. If we can get above yesterday's high and hold that. If not, we'll look for a gap fill. We'll look for a reaction at the bottom of the window. If we can't push here, look for a gap fill. Look for a reaction at the bottom of the window. All right, so let's go to Xpev. Xpev also delivered their numbers. Xpev, yeah. You can see they've gapped up here as well. Let's go to the daily on this one. You can see this trend right here. So this has to be taken out for this to push today. It's like a wall. You can see we've gapped up, coming down, testing at 9s on the way up. So that's right here at the 1105-ish, 1105-ish area. We need to take that level out to push. Always look for if we pull back, look for this gap fill, look for a reaction at the bottom of the window. All right, so let's go to Tsla. Tsla has increased Shanghai's production to 20,000 units a month, in the process of increasing Shanghai's units to 20,000 a month. So everybody's talking about how bad, things are for them in China, but they're increasing production for a reason. Mr. Musk doesn't do stuff not to make money. All right, so you can see right here, this 175.50, we're above that now. We need to hold that. That's your first level of interest. If we push 179.09, if we pull back 172.18, 167.75, 162.25. This 162 number can probably be moved up to the bottom of this right here. I like it a little better. So let's move this. $163.38 is the new level there. Lock that in. So that number's been changed. Let's go to Nvda. We've been talking about how strong Nvda is. Talked about it a lot. From the weekly, the daily, the weekly, we've talked about how good this looks. We have this nice flag here. If you turn the MAs back on, we're flagging right here into the 9. Draw your line across the top of your 9. You're looking for a break of that line. All right, as for numbers, let's get these moving averages back off. 197.73 is your first level of interest. If we push, watch for this high right here, and then 208.45. If we pull back, 188.68. Let's see where we are in pre-market. 188.68. So you can see right here, these numbers are respected a lot, almost daily, that we get good moves out of our numbers. 180.78, 175.26. Let's go to Aapl. It's another one I like the daily chart on. And you can see, let's turn these moving averages back on. You can see this nice flag down to the 9. Draw your line right across the top of your candle bodies. You need to break that line to go in. Watch your 200-day. It's right on 147.76. Remember, your moving averages are moving targets. 143.74, your first level of interest. If we push today, 145.38, 147.70. If we pull back, 141.24, big level. We always come back to that number. 139.52. This is a zone that goes down to about 139.42, about an 8 or 10 cent zone there. 138.77. That's about it for today. I guess we can look at EA. EA got hammered. This report was trash. Look at this huge move down. I mean, that's a vicious, from 128 to 113. That's vicious. But we are finding support down here, and this happens to be one of our numbers. We actually called last night, called this number out while we were trading the earnings gaps. Was able to get a very nice trade on AMD. You can see the 113.89 trying to push up there. That's about all I have for today. I will see you in the trading room. Big money day, pal. Discipline is the key today. Let them fight it out. Get in and get the rewards. When the Bulls and the Bears are fighting, stay out of it. Let them pick the direction. Then we get in and make money. Keep this as simple and easy as possible, guys. Have a great day.